Hello everybody, how you doing? It's me, Justy. This is gonna be like my everyday kind of what's up kind of vlog day. If some of you have seen my layout share number 5, I am sorry about the long 33, I think it's 33-minute video of me just talking about like 5 of my layouts I did. I'm just that type of guy that likes to cram everything in there, and I'm like, crap, it's too long. Nobody's gonna wanna sit there and watch that long of a video. Because sometimes if I watch somebody's long 20-minute or 30-minute video, sometimes I tend to snooze off a little bit. But I try not to. Cause just you can't sleep. You can't sleep. You gotta pay attention to what they're trying to say in the video. But I know some of you will watch my layout shares because some of you ladies and guys like it, and you can't give me some nice comments. So I try to edit it on my live Windows Maker, but the editing thing is always kind of weird for me. Try to edit and then it took half of my video away. So yeah, I have my bookstore out here because I'm gonna do another layout tonight before I go to bed. Hopefully I can go to bed early tonight. I kind of overslept today, so I've been looking at some jobs online again. So I'm trying to get back on. I don't know what that is. Probably I'm like I'm just messing around with my face. Just like a mirror. Like every time I do a video, I mess around with my face and my hair. I do not know why. That's just some odd thing about me. I gotta quit doing that. I look like probably an idiot doing that when I'm trying to do a vlog. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to do another layout here. I'm almost done with my grandmother's layout. This is the layout. It's getting kind of whoop. Yeah. Anyways, I've been looking for a job, some jobs. I seen a job on what was it? Tim Hortons, not Tim Hortons. It's something Tim. It's a little restaurant place, and they were having job opening for cashiers. I don't know if they are now, but I'm not very good with money. My brain doesn't connect well with money. I get all nerved up. Like, I gotta make sure I give them the right change. I know they'll give me the right change. I gotta make sure I give them the right change. That's the only thing about it. And plus, it's the machine. It takes me a while to know stuff, and I hate being like I gotta be rush. I hate that. That's just me though, and I know I won't be very good at it. If I'm gonna get a job, I want a job where I know it would take. I can learn it, but after a while, I can be, you know, okay and be on my own. I don't want the other people to think they have to make sure I'm doing it correct or doing it well, but you know. I'm looking at certain jobs. I just gotta apply and get it going, and I gotta look at my license too. I haven't been driving it a lot lately, and I can hit myself on the head for not just jumping in the car and going on the road. Um, what else? Nothing else major going on. Just really layout work that I'm doing. Just finding some more awesome people online that I subscribe to, and it's really neat to see different people and stuff. And there's one major thing I did today. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was last night. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he and his boyfriend are engaged after 2 months. I think it's like, ooh. But then I had to think about it, dating for 2 months and then engaged. It's like, but then I had to think about my parents dated for 6 weeks, and my dad asked her to marry him. So who am I to judge? My parents dated only for 6 weeks and then got engaged, and about 2 months later they got married. So who am I to judge? If he's happy with his boyfriend, fine. I'm all happy for him. But for me, I know you can get married and have a commitment ceremony. But for me, if I wanted to spend the rest of my life getting married to that guy, to my boyfriend, I don't know how to say it, where we live in a state and pretty much in a country where two guys or two women, the same-sex couples, gay couples, lesbian couples, cannot legally get married. They can have a commitment ceremony and all that, or go to a different state and legally get married, but if they come back to the home state where it's not legally recognized, your marriage won't be legally recognized in Michigan. If you go to New York or Washington State, or I think Vermont, I think Iowa, some of those states where same-sex marriage is legal and recognized, but if you move to a different state where it's not legal and recognized, your marriage won't be legal and recognized. So yeah, I can see you getting engaged, but you know, why get engaged? You can get engaged. I hope I'm not saying this wrong, but this is just my opinion. If I love this person and wanted to get married, I would not ask the person to marry me, because we would know our marriage would not be recognized in the state of Michigan. If we moved to a different state, we can get married, but then our marriage is legal in that state where it's legal, but it's not recognized by the federal government. For me, I'd rather have my marriage be recognized not just by my home state, but by the country as a whole. You know, and that's just my opinion. I hope I didn't offend anybody, but you know, I'm just that kind of weird guy that has different opinions and different views on ideas, you know. But I wish him all the happiness in the world. He seemed very nice, sweet guy, and what he did was he kind of like me. He's very quiet. He keeps his opinion to himself. But when he started dating this guy, his boyfriend or his fiance now, his fiance is very passionate about stuff, and he is fighting for his right. And I have nothing against that. I'm just not that type of guy. I'm not the type of guy to go to gay parades, and I've been to a gay parade, any parade really. You know, I'm just not that type of guy. Get out and go, woo, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm not the big party, you know. I'm kind of the quiet. I don't want to say reserved guy, but I'm a little reserved. I'm just a quiet, kind of keep to myself, keep my opinion to myself, because I hate drama. That's one of my pet peeves, is big drama. Blow everything out of proportion. Go, I don't like that at all. That's not my thing. And what he did was, as he posted this thing, it's called marriage equality in Michigan. Because Michigan doesn't recognize, I know they voted it a couple of years ago, I think in 2002 they were voting on it, to change it where people of the same sex can be recognized. And at the time, I was still struggling with my sexual identity, that I think I voted yes, pass it, because some ballots will say yes. If put yes, it means you don't want it passed. Put no, it means you do want it to pass. Some voting ballots proposals are like that, and I voted pass it, you know, because if I come out and I'm okay with my sexuality, I want to be able to marry the person I love. You know, even if my family doesn't agree with it, I still want to marry that person no matter what, and be with that person for the rest of my life. You know, but it didn't get passed. There was a majority of them said no, man, woman, not man, woman, marry. It has to be still between a man and woman. But it didn't get passed. But now he tried, and I signed it because I thought, why not sign it? And then we were talking last night, and he said, yeah, his boyfriend, ever since he's been with his boyfriend getting him, he wants to speak out more for his partner. He's a passion of his partner, and I guess when two people come together, they want to share each other's thoughts and views on the world, you know, and I thought that was very nice, very sweet. That's what partners are supposed to do, no matter your sexual orientation, straight, gay, bi, whatever. That's what you gotta do in a partnership, you know, and I found that very sweet in what he did, and he just lit a fire under me. Like, he's a good friend. We haven't really met outside of the internet. We met on the internet. We've been talking for about a year, I think a year now. Him and his boyfriend are the type of guy I like to hang out with. The nature guys, the outdoor guys. They're not party animals. They're more of a homebody, go camping stuff. Those are the two guys I like hang out with. And they're not bad looking guys, to tell you the truth. But they are very nice guys. And they lit a fire under me. And last night, give you a big waha, I've been keeping my sexuality not to myself. I let my parents know, a few of my cousins, some family members know, and a few friends and old co-workers I used to work with know my sexuality because I came out about 2 years ago. It would be 2 years in May when I came out. And I was 28 at the time, so I'm kind of a late bloomer. I've always been a late bloomer. And I decided, you know what? Since most people on Facebook don't know about my personal life and that I'm gay, why don't I just throw it out there? I'm not one of those guys to shout it on the rooftop, but I thought, no, since most people in the entertainment business are coming out in their sexuality, why don't I just announce it on Facebook to my other friends and other family members that don't know so they can hear it from me, not verbally, but on my Facebook as a status, can hear it from me. And I woke up today and I was nervous about putting it on there, to tell you the truth. I was going back and forth, should I delete this, submit it, delete it, submit it, because that's the reason I had not put out there 2 years ago, because I hate to say it, I was still, even though I came out and was happy, I was still kind of, because I love my family. I'm a family type guy. Even though my family bugged me, cousins, aunts, uncles, all those people bug me, they're still my family and I love them. You know, I don't want them to think any differently of me and who I am, who I love. You know, because I was I'm hard of hearing, so I always felt different because of my hearing problem. Because every time we go swimming, I take my hearing aids out and they would talk to me like normal because they never thought of me as differently. They just thought me as their cousin or nephew or Justy. They didn't say, oh, my cousin deaf Justy, my cousin hard of hearing Justy. They never thought that, and they would just talk to me normally, and sometimes I would have a hard time without my hearing aids on. And I didn't want to be treated as differently, if you know what I mean. You know, I didn't want to be treated, but I thought, you know what? They can accept me for being quiet, not very outgoing, Justy. I think they can be okay with my sexuality. You know, I'm not the type of guy to like make out in front of anybody. You know, I'm not that type of guy. I'm the type of guy that, you know, if they can just be quiet, I show affection, but I don't overly show affection, if you know what I mean. And I posted it. And I was still nervous. I woke up this morning and looked at my post. And when I woke up, I got like 20 likes on that. Just my coming out post. I got 20 likes. And all I said was, I don't know if I wasn't going to put this on here, but I didn't want to let people know that don't know already. I am gay. I've been out for 2 years. I only let my closest family members and friends know. And I put, I'm happy with coming out. As of now, I'm happy with coming out. I'm more freer, more myself. And I just said, I hope you all can accept my sexuality, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't, it's fine. I know we all have our own opinions and our own beliefs. I just hope you can respect me as a person. If you don't like my sexuality and that I like men, and dating men, and maybe have a partner / husband someday, that's fine. That's your own problem, not my problem. I just told people respect me as a person, and I got like 20 likes when I looked at it, and then I just looked at it a few hours ago, and I got 38 likes, and I got like 8, 9, 10, 11 or so comments. And most of it was families and friends saying, yeah, good Justy, you finally let other people know, or some of my cousins even said, hey, we love you still. That doesn't change my view about you. You're still my family member, my cousin. We love you still no matter what. And that made me happy. That I had family out there that made me go, wow, why didn't I come out? Why didn't I post this 2 years ago when I came out to my parents? Because my dad surprised me. I was afraid my dad wouldn't be happy, but he was. One day I shouldn't have done this. But I came out to my mom the night before. She wasn't all that happy about it. She's more of a man and woman supposed to marry, and she didn't believe me that I was gay. And you think all mothers would know, but I kept it pretty much to myself because a lot of people were surprised that I was gay. Cause I guess I didn't fit the stereotype of a gay man. Cause I'm more of a t-shirt jean type guy. I'm not really all about my clothes. I'm just me, really, and I don't act, I guess, like a gay guy, which I never understood that. You gotta act a certain way for people to realize, oh, he is gay, or he is straight, he is straight. To me, you can't judge a book by its cover. That's just my opinion. No, there's just straight guys that act feminine, and you think they're gay, but they're not. And I thought I was surprised, And there's guys like me that just act like they always act, and they like guys. They're gay, and you just gotta accept that. And I am just me, and I try to tell people, don't define my sexuality. Yes, I'm gay, yeah. I like men, so what? It's my private life, who I sleep with or who I like, And I'm getting more, you can probably tell I'm getting more comfortable with talking about this. Because I'm realizing more and more people in my private life, my family, my close friends, they don't care. Most everybody said in those comments, they want to see me happy and be happy. And my dad said the same thing. He didn't care. He wanted me to be happy in my life, that I have a right to be happy. And that's all he wanted to see. My mom, it took her a while, but she's okay with it. One thing I give my mom credit, even though she don't necessarily agree with my coming out or my sexuality 2 years ago, she told me after we talked, she said, no matter my view on what you do in your personal life, even if I don't agree with it, I still love you. You're my son, and I always love you no matter what. And that kind of made me not be so mad at her anymore. And I told her, you don't have to accept it. You just have to be happy that I'm happy. And she kind of looked at it a different way and realized, oh, okay. And she's okay with it. She's still uneasy about it, but I know if I ever have a partner someday, she will respect him and learn to love him as part of the family. If she still wants to see me be a part of our family, So, I love her. She's still my mother no matter what. So you just gotta, your parents, no matter what, your parents aren't gonna agree on everything you do in your life. My mom even knows that. Her mom doesn't agree with, I guess she said some of the things some things she did in her life was what she wanted to do, but her mother never really agreed with it, but she didn't care. She went and did what made her happy, and I have to do the same thing. So I did post it my coming out on Facebook, just so people would know, and I was shocked, I was surprised. I'm pretty happy now that everybody can just say, oh yeah, so what? Oh well. The only people I haven't told yet is my brother and my two brothers and my sister. And I'm not that close with them. We all have our different lives. I don't see them much. And I told myself, and if it's ever brought up by them, I will let them know. Or if I have a partner and he comes over to the house, I'll say, hey guys, this is my boyfriend. And that's how they'll probably find out. Which I don't think none of them would have a problem to go, yeah, so what? So yeah, I came out on Facebook. That's my big news. I thought I'd do a little vlog about it. And I'm pretty happy I did it. Because I got some really nice likes. A lot of them liked it. Liked my post and go, hey, Justy. Good going, Justy. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I have a lot more people on my corner, and a lot more people now know. And they don't care. Because each of us have a private life, And so yeah. So I'm sorry this is another long vlog, but it's not as long as it was. So it's going on 19 minutes, so I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good night, have a good week, and I will catch you around. Bye.